Hello, welcome back to part 2 of this pretty Pops2Eat card. If you didn't watch part 1, go back and watch part 1 so you can see how we got to this part. I did make a mistake and forgot to put the ribbon on this layer, so this one's just a little bit different. Alright, we're going to move on. Now, what I'm using is the Pops2Eat from the stampsoflife.com. Awesome little set. There's two sets that work together for that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the pattern on this layer. I'm going to cut it out, okay, because this is actually popped up. You can't really tell. So I'll show you what we did. What I did is I used this little background stamp from Joann's. I got it last summer, I think, or last fall, I can't remember. Put a little piece of black paper here so I don't stamp my mat. It's good to use a mat. You get a better impression on your stamps. And this is just a piece, nothing expensive. It's just from the Fun Foam section at the craft store. And we're just gonna stamp this on here. And this archival ink is great because it is permanent and waterproof. So if you want to color, it won't bleed and run and all of that. Okay, so see that? So this is where we cut this out. And we're going to cut the sticks off because we don't need them because they're already on this layer. Oops, sorry, out of frame. I'm wondering if Stephanie would ever do a die of this. Stephanie, if you're watching, has anybody else asked you that? Not that I mean, I don't mind cutting once in a while. Not that much work to cut this little image out. There we go, off frame again. Excuse me a minute. Okay. And so all I'm going to do is I'm going to loud noises. We're going to use the background or the solid image from that Pops2Eat, and we're going to stamp it down. Hold it down just a couple seconds to give the ink a chance. This is Mel Lavender. Okay. And then we're going to take the mustard seed and barn door and just color in some of these flowers. Last time I did the coloring first. I just wanted to see what would happen if I did it the other way around. So I'm just coloring some of the centers. And then I'm going to go in with the barn door and do the rest. And I am loving my distress markers. If you don't know, I added 2 more sets when I went to the Hobby Lobby in Viera, Florida. There's a Hobby Lobby by the zoo, the Brevard Zoo, and they had the 2 sets there. So okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to run this through my sticker maker. Now, if I want to just make a sticker of this, I would run it this way. But what I want to do is use it to stick glitter, which I find is the least messy, quickest way to do it for me personally. And I'm using this Prisma glitter that I got from Close to My Heart a long time ago, and I still have tons of it. Oh no, Okay, the adhesive, it's good to rub it, because otherwise you get some bald spots. Let's see. Okay, maybe it's because it's inked. I'm not sure, but I do have a bald spot right there. Alright. And then I have a coffee filter here. And what I do is I just dump it all over. And I push it down. And then pick it up. And look how nice and glittery that is. Simple. And of course I have a fan blowing on me. And that's okay. I love glitter. I don't mind. But here's a tip. You can use one of these lint rollers if you don't want glitter all over you or all over your workspace. Just do that. You can get most of it up. Alright, now the little sticks, I am actually using malted milk from Jenny Bolin. These inks are available at Joann.com. That's where I got mine. I'm sure other places have them, but I usually get them when they're on sale. And then we're going to take this layer and pop it up with foam tape. One more piece. Ooh, the back got really glittery too. I probably should have shaken that off. Just trying to be quick because I gotta go. It's amazing how the minute my foot touches the ground at Bithlo's summer camp, the day just seems to just fly by. And I like to get there before anybody else so I can, you know, be ready for them. Okay, and then this layer also gets popped up. But I'm not going to pop it up right now because I got to do the stitching around this and the stitching around here. And I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm just going to show you what I did. I did a dot and a line, a dot and a line. And if your hand shakes a little bit because you've had too much coffee like me, that's okay because you get kind of like cute little squiggles. And so I'll just go around the entire thing and it'll be really, really cute, just like this one. So thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.